This is my job. It's what I've been doing for 40 years now. You know, it's one thing to build instruments, but going out and watching people actually play the instruments is really fun, and that's the real payoff. I don't think a whole lot about what I did 40 years ago or 20 years ago, because it's much more interesting to be thinking about what we're doing now and what we want to do next. We're not out to conquer the world. We just want to craft cool instruments that we want to make and see how it goes. Every once in a while, though, of course, I reflect on some of the things that have happened in the past, because somebody will mention it, bring it up, and it is pretty amazing to think back sometimes about some of the products that I've done over the years. When I was still a one-person company, I decided it was time to build a lower-cost, 8-voice polyphonic synth. 2007 is when I started the Prophet 08 design, so it's actually been out for 10 years now. And this was kind of the first polyphonic analog synthesizer to come out in quite a long time. And yet people still want to use it, because it's been a road warrior out there. People using it a lot on records and so forth. And at this point, we've actually sold more Prophet 08s than we sold Prophet 5s back in the day. Since the Prophet 08 was so successful for so long, and we just knew it was time for an update, so we decided to do a new version of it, to use modern technology, add a bunch of features, at the same time lower the cost, make it a more roadworthy product. I mean, everything about it we knew we could improve, and yet we can keep the legacy of the Prophet 08 going for that much longer. The new product is called the Rev2. Compared to the Prophet 08 and the Rev2, we've added a whole ton of new features. We've added wave shape modulation, and we also have a polyphonic step sequencer that could be individual on the 2 layers. The mod matrix in the Rev2 is twice as big as the one in the Prophet 08, and we have a bunch of cool effects. We have reverb, we have choruses, flangers, phasers, BBDs, delays, just a whole box of things to play with. We have USB, we have integrated power supply, so no more wall wart. We have a nice OLED display. Like the Prophet 08, the Rev2 has Curtis filters, which gives it that unique sound. So it's different than the OB6 and the Prophet 6, which have different filters. You can actually download your sounds from the Prophet 08 into the Rev2, and they will sound exactly the same. And best of all, it comes with 16 voices, which is great because if you have a split program, you could do 8 and 8, or stacked programs, you could play 8 voices at a time, or you could just go crazy with 16 voices across the keyboard. The Rev2 is built like a tank. It's built to stand the rigors of the road. The Rev2 continues the legacy of the Prophet 08. It's the same instrument, the same sound, times 10. It's hard to describe how much more is in there compared to the original. It's just an awesome synth.